Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Firstly, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Wanur Atira binti Wan Zakaria, metric number 1719556.
Hi, my name is Nur Ifahliana binti Encik Muhammad Azmi, metric number 1714384.
My name is Nur Shifa Aina binti Zahimi, metric number 1817794.
So moving on to the project. Our project is about tuition management system, namely AIS. Why want to build this application at the first place? Nowadays, there are a lot of parents seek tuition for their children after school time. The problem raised when they couldn't find the skilled and competent private tutors that fits the student's ability in every subject. By having these applications, parents can easily find a suitable and qualifiable tutors for the children. For the objective, there are a few objectives need to be achieved when build this application. For the first one, to build a system that can assist the parents with their children's education. The second one, to connect the tutor, students and parents in one platform. The third one, to increase the job opportunities within the tutors. The fourth one, to provide high quality education through the personalized home tutoring. And the last one, to provide the tutor that match with the parents' preference and requirement, since the parents can choose by themselves the tutor that can teach their children. We move on to the project scope of this project. There are three main actors that involved in this system, including the first one is administrative staff, that we call it as admin. The second one is the parents or students, and the lastly is the tutor. So for the administrative staff, they can receive requests from the parents, send requests to the teacher, and also view the customer's detail, either for the parents or students and also the teachers. The second part is for the parents or students. They can submit the request, edit the student's profile, view the tutor details, and also rate the teachers that assign for them, or also the teachers that have teach them, or also their children. And the lastly is the tutor. Tutor can accept or decline the client's request. For example, like they are so busy, then they can decline the request. View the student's detail, and also they can edit their personal profile.
Hi, now let's dive into our project plan management process. Okay, the first thing that we had in this process is activity planning. What is activity planning? Activity planning consists of work breakdown structure where we list all of our working schedule from assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3 and compile all of this work into our final report. Okay, for assignment 1, we write the needs of our project, or we finishing our introduction of our project and listing the feasibility study of the project and also create business model canvas. And then for assignment 2, we listed the system function of our project, create the use case diagram, create the entity relationship diagram, and also function point analysis of our project. In assignment 3, we start to design our user interface and also develop the prototype. For our final report, we write our summary of our project and also write down the project plan management process, which consists of our work breakdown structure, our network model, and also our risk management of our project. And lastly, we also insert our final prototype of our project. Next, we have network model. In this section, we will show you our formulated network model, our estimated activity duration, and also our activity on error network. The first one is formulating network model. In our formulated network model, we include our plan application, our design application, our prototyping application, and test application. During test application, if there is any user requirement that we couldn't commit, we we'll need to re-evaluate our application and prototype it back, and then we test, and also after that we can launch our application. Next, we have our estimating activity duration. We consist of activity A, B, C, D, E, F, G until H. The first step is to listing the requirements declaration, which took 2 weeks for us to discuss and list down all the requirements that we should include in our project. And then we have tool selection, where we declare which tools that could help us to provide the best prototype. And then we install the related tools, and then we start to design our user interface and also prototyping. And then we also need to test our system and re-evaluate if there's any problem, and only then we can install our build prototype, our system. Next, we have activity on error network. If we look at this diagram, we can see that the critical path for our network model is A, B, C, E, F until H. All of these critical paths have 0 slack. And then for our building prototype, we distribute our tasks into each member. First is Atira will handle all the related starting application, including the start page, the login page, and also the student section prototype. While Ifa will handle all related tutor section prototype, and Shifa will handle all related admin section prototype. Okay, now I will pass the floor to Shifa. Thank you.
Now I will explain about the risk management. In this phase, we have detected the risks that could occur during the project development, and we have also identified several ways to mitigate the risk. The first risk is the team member unable to continue with the project. To mitigate this risk, we can recruit new members with that specific skill, or we can also train the existing staff with the skill. Second risk is user interface mismatch with the requirements. The mitigation is to prototype and make users involved since the early process. The third risk is unrealistic cost estimate. The mitigations are to use multiple estimation techniques and analyze the past projects. Next is time risk. To mitigate time risk, critical requirements have to be given high priority and high experienced staff. These 4 risks are given high priority because if the problems happen, the time to complete the project most probably will be delayed. Last but not least, stakeholders are uncertain about the requirement. The mitigation is to build a prototype focusing on high requirements. This priority is classified as low priority. Now I will explain about the causal map. Causal map is a map that explains the relationship between the cause and the effect. First, let us see the first box, which is requirements prototype. With the higher requirements prototype, it will affect to high cost, but also will decrease the uncertain user requirements. With the uncertain user requirements, it might affect the deadline to be missed, and it also will affect the user interface to be not matched. With user interface that match, it will affect the deadline to be met, and also with the match of user interface will also affect to low cost, and low cost will make the management pressure to be low. And then here, as we can see, there is experienced developer. With experienced developer, it will create high probability of productivity during the project development, and it will also affect to the deadline to be met, and also reduce the management pressure. So that's all.
So now it's time for present the final prototype. So for my part, I will present about the student section. So this is the first page or the start page for all the users of AIS application. If you are a new user for this application, just click the create account button. But if you are already a user for this application, just click the sign in button. So this is the sign-in page for the tutor and also for the students. If you are an admin for this application, just click here link. But if you are a new for this application, but you accidentally click the sign-in, don't worry, you can just click an account link. And if you accidentally forget your password, then you just click here. If you are a student, then after you click the sign in button, you will go straight away to this main page. In this main page, you will see my profile button, list tutor button, tutor review button, home button, and also notification button. Let's say if you want to see your own profile, then you just need to click my profile button. Okay, so in this my profile page, you will see your own ID, your name, your age, your location, and also the status of the subject requested by your mother, your parents, and also by yourself. So if you think that any of your details are wrong and you want to edit it, then you just need to click edit profile. But if you want to send new requests for the subject and also for the tutor, then you just need to click send request. So this is a tutor list page. After you click the send page, send button, then you will go straight away to the tutor list page. In this tutor list page, you will see the 3 levels. That is a kindergarten, primary, and also the secondary. So let's say if you are a kindergarten student, so your mother or your parents will need to choose which tutor that they want, and also which subject that they prefer for you to learn in this application. So, let's say your mother choose Mr. Liu for the mathematics subject. So just send the request, just click the request button. So after that, you will go straight away to this tutor request. You need to check either it is true, your student ID, your subject request, the date, the time, and also the tutor ID. If true what you already entered, then just click the send button. So now you can see that the subject has already added in this table. Now click the home button. So let's say you want to click the notification because suddenly one notification entered. Then just click the notification button. So in this notification page, you will see all the notification that have been sent to you, like your request status. For example, the status is rejected or also approved. If you want to clean after you see the notification, just click the dustbin. Then it is cleared. And if you want to sign up from this application, like, okay, I just look the notification and then I don't want to add anymore, then you just click the sign out button. But if you want to explore more, just click the home page and then click. For example, like you want to add the tutor review, you want to review the tutor that had teach you or your children, then just click the tutor review button. In this tutor review button, you need to enter by yourself the tutor ID and also the subject. Then you add the comment, any comment that you want to put, and then rate the tutor. 1 star, 2 star, and any star that you want. Then you need to add, okay, if the tutor is recommended or good or punctual, to alert to other parents or to other students which tutor is good for them to learn, to choose for themselves. Then just click send. Then already send to the system. If you want to rate more, just click yes. But if not, just click no. Then you go straight to the home page. Then you just like, oh, I want to sign out from this page. Then just click the notification and then click the sign out. Then you will go straight away to the start page. That's all. So now we move on to the tutor section.
Okay, now I will show you the tutor point of view. Once the tutor log into our system, the tutor will be shown this page. This page is the tutor home page. From this page, the tutor can click to My Profile to view their profile. Their ID, their name, teaching experience, teaching subject, location and telephone number will be displayed, and they can click on Edit Profile to edit anything that they want. Back button. Okay. For My Rating, the tutor will be able to view the rating from their student that they have taught before. They will be able to see the stars that were given by their student. And all of this rating will be saved in the database, and it will be used to detect which tutor have the best teaching experience. And home button. And for the notification bell, it will be displayed the tutoring request, which consists of the date, time, duration, and subject that the student want, and the tutor can choose to accept or reject the request, or they can also view the student's profile. Down here, we can see the feedback that were given by the last class student. Okay, this is all from the tutor point of view.
Now I will explain about the prototype on admin section. This is the admin login page. So first, the admin have to fill in their name, their ID, or if they forgot their password, they can also click at this button. So now let us sign in. After sign in, the admin will be directed to the admin homepage where there are three options here. First is student list, second is tutor list, and then tutor rating. And also there is the bell icon button that will bring the admin to the notification page if there is any update regarding the tutor. So first, let us see the student list. So in this page, the profile pictures and the name of the student is displayed. The students are listed in three categories, which are kindergarten, primary, and secondary. The admin can choose to view the full profile of each student by clicking the View button. If the admin clicks on the arrow icon, which is this one, the system will direct the admin to the home page. So first, let us see the student profile. Let's see the Muhammad Kamal Wahab. View. So here, the student profile will be displayed and the student's detailed information such as pictures, student ID, full name, age, address, and the subject requested. In the subject request table, the status and the date and time requested for class will be displayed. If the admin clicks on the arrow icon here, the system will direct the admin back to the student list page. So let us click this one. Okay, we back into this page. Now we back again to see the next options which is tutor list. So let's click. And then this page displays the profile picture and the name of the tutors registered in the application based on the category they teach, which is kindergarten, primary, and secondary. And then also the admin has to click the view button to view the full profile of the tutors. Let's see Leonardo's. So the detailed profile of the tutor is listed in this page. The tutor's profile picture, the tutor ID, the tutor full name, and the subject they teach, an area they covered for tutoring, and the list of students they teach. If the admin clicks on the arrow icon, the system will direct the admin to the tutor list page, which is this page. Let's back. Okay, and then back to the home page. Now let's see the tutor rating. Click. So in this page, all of the registered tutors are ranked based on the rating given by the students. The tutor with the highest rating will be placed on top, followed by the tutor with lower rating. If the admin clicks on the arrow icon, the system will direct the admin back to home page. So now let us see the this button, bell button. This bell button will bring to this page, which it will notify the admin if there is any new tutor registered in the system, or if there are any changes made by the tutor, such as location. And then if the admin clicks on the sign out button, the red button here, the system will finish the session and bring the admin to the sign in page. If the admin clicks on the arrow button, the system will direct the admin to the previous page which admin was from. So we are from the home page. So if we click this, it will bring back the admin to the home page. So let us sign out. Okay, now we are back to the login page. So that's all. Thank you.